Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna be reacting to a video called Top 10 Dutch Foods You Must Try in Amsterdam. This is from a channel called Nike and Kim. So check that out. I think the Dutch have amazing food, and this is specifically in the Netherlands, in Amsterdam, one specific city. So I am very excited because, again, they have great food. So let's check it out and comment, like, and subscribe.
Whoa.
This is the peanut sauce.
Wow.
Stroopwafel.
Welcome to Amsterdam, guys. Today we're gonna take you on a Dutch food tour and I'm gonna show you the top 10 dishes you need to try when you come to Amsterdam.
So for our first dish, we're going to be starting off with this.
Okay, what is that?
These are poffertjes, which in English literally translates to little poof balls.
They're pancakes.
I heard someone refer to it as if American pancakes and French crepes had a bunch of cute little babies.
They're adorable.
That's what these are.
Is it with powdered sugar?
I love this. This is like the classical version with just powdered sugar and butter. There's also like the loaded version with Nutella and caramel.
I want the caramel
all sorts
one.
of fruit on it.
Oh my
but
god.
Oreo.
Hold on, there's so many. There's raspberry, banana, Kinder, the chocolate, caramel, Oreo, mocha. Oh my god, I want all of them.
loaded version with Nutella and caramel and
I want all of
sorts
them.
fruit on it, but
Seriously.
I kind of like this one. We
No,
have
I
come
like
to
the other
the
ones
Grape
better.
Market here in Amsterdam, which has dozens of little stalls. You can try so many wonderful
Is that a hot
snacks here.
dog?
Now it's time for some comfort food. These are fries in Dutch style. Now we are from Belgium. We have some of the best fries in the
Famously, they created French fries, so
world. But the Dutch, our neighbors, have taken them and given them a little bit of a twist. This is called a patatje oorlog, or fries war style. It is mayonnaise, which is pretty normal. Onions, which is a little bit strange, but then it also has peanut sauce on
That
it, which is
peanut sauce.
really weird.
No,
you would never
it's
find
the-
this in Belgium. So we're
it's
gonna try
the
this,
best thing
find
ever.
out if it's actually any good.
with the fries, this is the most delicious thing. It's sort of a little bit spicy, sweet, and
Don't be
salty.
cheap with the sauce, dude.
These are
Yeah.
really nice golden brown, crispy fried fries with like a nice mayo on it.
It's
The onions
delicious.
give it a little bit of punch, and then the peanut butter gives kind of an exotic flavor. It's a little bit sweet, but also a little bit spicy.
It's
does look a little
delicious.
bit like a war front though. This market is
I have no
located
idea what
on
that
such
means.
a beautiful street as well. Look at all these beautiful homes that they have here in
pretty.
Amsterdam.
Oh, straat, as in street. Oh my god, this is very
In a minute,
pretty.
we're gonna move on to some of the really great comfort hearty dishes with meat and everything. But first, this stroopwafel.
The caramel sort of, it's delicious. Oh, the dough's really sort of a hard dough. I thought it was softer. Oh, the sugar syrup is just strop. Oh, syrup
It
strop.
smells amazing. We got it here at this stand. They've been making it for over 50 years.
Wow.
People are queuing up here.
Does each family, I wonder if each family has their own stroopwafel recipe, or is just a generic thing that, you know, everyone puts their little touch, but it's just a generic recipe. Or maybe, again, each family has its own.
Wow. And what the Dutch people actually do if you don't have a fresh one, like a prepackaged one, they just put it on top of a hot cup of coffee.
It gets
melts
warm.
the caramel in between a little bit.
That syrup, I want to drown in that syrup.
Je begint met de originele smaak en dan chocola.
Okay, dankjewel.
It's a regular
Also, it's so cool. But I
caramel.
put chocolate on it. I have to
Or
say, the
nothing.
guys here are so nice.
Yeah, it
That's
smells
the
so
thing
nice.
about Dutch people. They're really open, really friendly. Oh my god.
Life changing.
That's better.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
of course.
competition. Whoa.
Of course, with chocolate it makes everything
And you
better.
walk into the city center of Amsterdam. How beautiful it is here with all these canals. They actually call Amsterdam the Venice of the North. I'm in a mood for a big, steaming, hot plate.
Of what? Oh, okay, I get it. This is an actual restaurant. Oh my god, it's huge. What is
This,
that?
people, is called stampot. This is a very typical dish in the Netherlands.
that
The kind of
potatoes?
food that your grandma would cook for you. Stampot, if you translate it into English, basically means potato mash, because it is mashed potato, in this case with some veggies in it. This
Okay.
is endives, I think, and then a meatball and some gravy,
my God, that
a little
sounds
bit of
great.
bacon. This is a dish that stems back to the 17th century in the Netherlands.
really old.
And it was really popular because even in times of scarcity,
There's
it was
always
a really
potatoes.
easy and nourishing way to feed a large amount of people in your family. So look at this. Look at it. Oh my
It looks
God.
very comforting. I like it.
That gravy is really good. Gooey the mashed potato, crispiness of the bacon, really
Oh, I'm getting so
nice.
hungry.
This restaurant is actually called Stampot Amsterdam, so they specialize
they're
in
famous
these kind
for
of
this.
dishes. I have a different version.
What's the
smoked
span?
sausage,
Stampot. What does it actually mean?
and then some kind of mashed potatoes. With
There's always mashed
veggies in
potatoes.
it.
Is that what
Cheers.
stampot means?
They've got more really nice comfort dishes here for when, you know, it's like a nice
Ooh, a
cold
soup.
night, and 9 months out of the year it's pretty cold at night here. This is called snacked. It's a really thick soup made out of split peas
Yeah,
and
it's
other
quite thick.
veggies. And you're supposed to be able to put your spoon upright if it's a really good one. There's also some
because it's
smoked
so thick.
sausage in here. Wow, that's good.
Probably a lot
Looks
of people
incredible.
right now are thinking pea soup doesn't sound too great.
No, but it's good.
This is amazing. I
No,
wish
I
you
don't
guys
know
could
you would-
taste this through the screen.
Why do
Traditional
you
way
like
to eat
pea
it is
soup?
with a really dark piece of bread, rye bread, a piece of bacon on top of it.
They also have some traditional decorative items like this coffee bean grinder up on the wall here.
Coming to eat here
Wow.
really feels like 40 years ago eating at your Dutch grandma's house. I didn't have a Dutch grandma, but I can imagine this is what it feels like.
If you like comfort food and that kind of stuff, this video is only going to get better from here on out. So definitely make sure to watch all the way until the end to see the climax.
Oh my. Oh, these are the vending machines. They're called vending
Now we
machines. I
have
know they're
come
called
to
vending machines.
Fable, which is an experience that I've never seen anywhere in the world. Literally a wall.
That's
full
crazy, yeah.
of hot
How do you even call it? It's not a. Oh, wait, there's 30 in
When you
Amsterdam.
come in here, it kind of sounds like you're entering an oven, which you probably
Everything's
are.
warm.
And then it continues here. Pay first.
And where do you?
Button?
Yeah, how do you choose where to get?
Push the button. Push the button.
Oh,
Oh.
I didn't realize there was a button.
Me
Now you just
neither.
take it and like inside, they keep it hot. It's actually like a massive amount of tiny ovens.
Okay, what is this
Waiting
one?
time, unless you forget to push the button. And it's really cheap. It's only a few euros.
And the
But
cool thing is they have these all.
I have a question though. How, because it's not like a vending machine that you have to put, J3. How do you know? How does the machine know where exactly are you getting? Everything maybe costs the same, so it's just whatever. That's why it's just push the button. That's it.
over Amsterdam actually, and they're open till 3-4 a.m. So at midnight you can get a come snack after having some
After you
beers.
went for a beer,
For mine, I've chosen the Bami hop, very
There's-
typical Dutch.
There's a lot of people there. It was in the middle of the afternoon, which tells me they are very popular. Not just after people are partying. No, just people eating this is normal in the middle of the day. So this is bami.
These
huh?
are stir-fried noodles. These are
are
breaded and then
noodles?
fried. Really unique, if I must say.
Oh,
there's a bunch
that's
of other
weird.
filling in there as well normally.
Oh, there's filling. Filling with what?
I think there's some
Aren't there
beef as well.
noodles?
A little spicy.
This is a cheese souffle.
Molten cheese on the inside.
It looks
It's so
like a
warm.
cracker.
It's so cool. No waiting time, they're just warm.
This is a frikandel. And we know all these words because we are from Belgium. The Netherlands are our neighbors. But we also speak the same language, Dutch. There's a slightly different accent. This is frikandel.
Oh, but yeah,
Kind
you
of
have
like
no
a chicken
problem
nugget and a
understanding
cow
each
had a
other.
baby.
It's a good description.
This one looks good.
Now the
Yeah.
big question is, which one of these is the best?
I would go with the cheese.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
little weird
really?
though, like noodles breaded and then deep
It's
fried
weird.
with like, other veggies and filling, but it's
Trust me,
really, really good.
It's good.
I would have gone with the cheese one. Yeah, I think that's the thing, right? Everything costs the same, so the machine doesn't care what exactly
Good
you're
morning,
getting.
welcome back to Amsterdam. Today we're gonna continue our food tour and we're gonna start off with this little stall here, recommended by locals as one of the best places to try the next dish. So let's see.
Oh, the herring. This is not for the
Now we
faint
have
of
some
heart.
very typical fish dishes from the Netherlands.
I want to try that
Netherlands
very
is
badly
typically
though.
very, very well known for its fishery, and they have some things that you can only find here. I have this one, which is called herring in a
in a
sandwich.
sandwich.
Maatjes in Dutch. A raw herring that is salted and a little bit preserved with some chopped onions on it.
Honestly, I think I would prefer the herring without the bread. I just think it's a little dry. Oh my god, 25 tons of majes. Majes? That's way too much herring.
Wow.
Is it good? Because I'm typically not the biggest fan of matches.
Oh, they also have it there in Belgium. But it doesn't. It is. I mean mustard.
Soft.
It looks.
It has a
I
bit
don't
of
know.
fish taste, of course, but it's also
Yeah, of course, it's
salty.
herring.
The onions, but it like melts in your mouth.
And
Oh,
this is
really?
skibbling, which is fried up fish. in a light, crispy batter, and then they deep fry it and serve it with this sauce, which is
I need the
tartare
sauce.
Typically, this is made with cod, and they actually started
Fish and tartar sauce, I think just would go together so good. They're again, it's perfect.
doing this because the cheeks of the cod fish were like waste. They didn't really use it in the cuisine that they had here in the Netherlands. So they thought, how about we put in a little bit of batter, we fry it up, maybe then we can eat it.
If we
That's
fry
how
it, everything's
started.
better.
Now they make this with all sorts of white fish. We just really like tasting the local food that you can just get out here at these little stalls. And I think that
It's
is where
Kimberly.
really the heart of Dutch cuisine.
No,
can be
I have no
found.
doubt this is incredible.
Cheers.
This is good. Fried fish and tartar sauce. That's
You
great.
can hear the crispiness.
Yeah, it's great. So crispy. Oh, this is a nice
I heard
stroopwafel
someone say
store.
once, a very wise man, that a stroopwafel a day keeps the doctor away, which is why I decided to get another one. We got
Oh my
it
god,
at
she's me.
Wonderen, which is this really luxurious, probably pretty tourist-oriented shop
Oh,
that
but it's-
sells all kind of special
1 million stroopwafels each year. Did I got that right? The store itself, it's beautiful. That chandelier, the balloons, it looks
really
beautiful.
luxurious, probably
I think it's just worth it to just go there and, I don't know, take a look at the store because it's beautiful. And probably they sell the prepackaged one and you can take it at home.
pretty tourist-oriented shop.
Yeah, it's
that
1
sells all
million
kind of
stroopwafels.
special stroopwafels. You can see this one has like caramel
deranged.
chocolate on top and everything. So I'm curious to see if it's gonna be any better.
Oh my god. I want to get all of them.
It's very decadent.
It is.
I would say the one we had yesterday was better.
Really?
Like the filling was just more tasteful. And this one cost, I think, 4 times as much. This was
How
13
much?
euros for this.
13
Going
euros?
to a restaurant. This is something completely different from
Okay,
like
take
the
it back.
very
I'd rather go to the
old-school
other one.
traditional Dutch food we have tried. Now it's a bit more exotic fusion cuisine. I'll explain inside.
Oh, because it's they were part of Indonesia was part of them, right?
Indonesian restaurant to
good
try the
point.
Dutch Indonesian cuisine. The most typical thing to eat here is a rijsttafel, which translates
Okay, what
into
is that?
rice table.
So there's just a lot of different types of rice. Oh, it's sort of Korean food, I think.
Rice, of course.
I mean, the idea of just a lot of small things on the table. It's not just one sort of or two big sort of dishes.
But then they have a bunch of different side dishes that go with it. It can be up to 20, 30, 40 different dishes,
What?
but
That's a lot.
we have been civil.
Yes.
We just took the small one, which is about 10 dishes. Back in the 17th century, the Dutch were really seafaring people. They established the East Indian Trading Company to trade spices, and then there was also a bit of a colonial history with Indonesia. And then when the Dutch came back to the Netherlands, they integrated
the
the
food.
Indonesian cuisine with the Dutch cuisine. And it basically invented this. You won't find this in Indonesia.
Oh, okay. So this is only it's a
most
Dutch thing.
popular Indonesian dish here. It's kip satay. It's chicken with a spicy peanut-based sauce.
That peanut sauce.
Wow,
That's good.
it's so good. It's sweet and spicy. Lemongrass taste in there.
So this is a soy sauce-based beef stew, and then they also have some veggies with some coconut milk. And this is like, I thought it was chili or something, but see the peanut? There's some
there's
a peanut
peanuts?
in here, and then also some scraped coconut. So I'm gonna put some on there.
Sure. One in Amsterdam. Are you supposed to eat a bunch of the
I
things
love
to
it. You
put
get some
together?
small different plates, and you can just choose whichever you like and try a little bit of everything.
This was with rice. You're supposed to put everything in there.
For our next stop, we walked to the edge of the city center to visit this. It's not just a windmill. It actually
It
has
isn't?
one of the most famous breweries in all of Amsterdam, and they also have a bar there. It doesn't get more Dutch than windmills.
That windmill though is quite
And
weird
it has a
looking.
bar. It's probably the best windmill in the world.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, we took the triple, which is the original beer, which has been brewed here for over 50 years.
Oh my god, how
But now
does
they
it
have
taste
more
like?
than 15 beers. 10 they have on tap, which is
Austria.
really cool. Just gonna try it. As a Belgian, I'll give you my opinion.
Yeah.
Strong flavor, a little bit fruity.
No, is there
Bitter
fruity?
twist to
Okay.
it.
What is your official Belgian rating for this beer?
I'd give it a solid 7.
Belgium, I'll say, I think it's also
And
famous for their
actually,
beer.
what they have here with their beer are beer snacks. They have a bunch, but these are my personal favorites. These are
are
called
those?
bitterballen. It's meat ragout, breaded and fried.
They have a lot. They do a lot of the bread.
Meat fried.
Yeah, the batter,
Cheers.
bread batter, fried. It's sort of a deranged meatball.
Be careful with the beers though, because this one we are drinking just now is 8%, and you don't really taste it. It's like a really strong beer. So if you have a couple,
How much is the normal
Alright,
beer?
we made
I have no
it
idea
to
how much the
our
normal
next
beer.
place for one of the best food here.
For the alcohol percentage.
If you know anything about Turkish food, you will have heard of kebab, which is basically veal meat that has been packed
But isn't
onto
a
the spit,
kebab
and then they grill it around in front of this
like
fire
in a bread?
and shave it off in layers. This food was inspired.
Oh,
on
the
that
kebab
very
is the-
dish.
is
It
the
called
meat.
a kapsalon. Literally, that is hairdresser in English. It is one
Why?
layer of fries, topped with a
French
layer
fries?
of molten cheese, then a layer of kebab meat. Then there's some salad on there. I feel like these vegetables are just window dressing here, but anyway.
It's the person who ever ordered a his local kebab in the Netherlands. Oh, okay. It was a hairdresser. That's where the name comes from.
It's my kind of salad.
I love a bunch of
Each
mustard
bite has a
mayo.
little bit of meat, a little bit of fries, and a little bit of cheese. There's no good way of doing this.
Yeah, I just have to.
I think
no,
this
shove
is
it
the
in.
perfect food to try if you've been out on the town for a night and you have a big hangover the next day. You should watch this video next where we're going to explore Amsterdam for 2 full days and try a lot more of the local foods, or watch our Belgian food tour. See you in the next one.
Well, I'm so hungry now. I want to try them all. All the foods I think were delicious. I think one of the things that was really, I don't know, I find it really interesting is that the whole, I don't know, there's a lot of fusion food going on here, which I think maybe it's not surprising was in the part with Indonesia. I know because of the cultural ties they had, the colonial history, it's not really a surprise. Although, I mean, well, it is. I don't know if it's surprising or not, but it's just once I know, it's, oh yeah, it makes sense. It just makes sense. But also with the Turkish, because I think the kebab one was Turkish, and do they also had a big presence in Turkey, or maybe it's just because they got a lot of Turkish immigrants? Maybe that's why it's so popular. Although maybe I don't know. I think kebabs are popular everywhere. I guess maybe a lot of Turkish people. I just think they're everywhere. Instead of Chinese food or Italian food, I think you can get those anywhere. So maybe that's the thing. It's not something specifically to in the Netherlands. It just again, you can find it everywhere. Although I have to say, I've never seen this kapsalon. I think that's very specific, probably to the Netherlands, and you won't even find this in Turkey. I think because the kebab to me, you know how I understand it. I now know I was wrong. To me, a kebab was sort of, I don't know how to explain. It's just sort of a flatbread, and they put meat and a salad and something and sauces. To me, that was a kebab. But I get now that no, the kebab is the meat. The meat that is in a big sort of rolling situation. That's the kebab. And probably what really what's gonna make the difference is whatever again you have in this case in this dish with the salad and all of that without the bread. It's sort of similar, I think, to a pita bread, or it is pita bread actually. But again, it's you choose how you're getting it, and that's probably the difference. And in the Netherlands, probably it's famous, the kebab. This is the popular food, the popular kebab food. This is what you have to get. So again, I love how culturally, universally and culturally this goes. It's not just specifically to the Netherlands. It's that, and of course, there's several Indonesian dishes that they had. I think that one looked good. I think it's one specific, because they mentioned it was this fusion cuisine restaurant. They had that one because I think it was one of the more popular dishes. And it makes sense that yes, you're getting a little bit of everything. And because you have the rice, and it's the rice which I think is sort of the base for this. But then again, you put the little add-ons on top. They have the salad, you have the peanut whatever it is, and the satay and all of that. But I am wondering how about other dishes that they may be with that fusion. It's something interesting that they mentioned though is that the Dutch actually invented this dish. If you ever go to Indonesia, you're not gonna find this. This is again, it's a cultural exchange. It's the greatest example of a cultural exchange because. Again, you're not going to be able to find this in Indonesia because this is solely a Dutch thing. However, without Indonesia, you wouldn't have this dish. So I love that it's everything again. Oh my God, it's so sort of the cultural exchange is great, and I think it just makes food a little bit better. So I love it. I would definitely put that on my list. I like the idea of having, the rice and then the little add-ons. And then again, my only question about this was, are you supposed to, because they do the whole, well, I'm just going to add on a bunch of things to my rice, which of course that makes sense. That are you supposed to put everything at the same time, or are there things that go together and maybe some others that, maybe the one with the coconut something was something in coconut milk. I think it was vegetables in coconut milk. Like, is it a thing about, oh, you're supposed to put those with, I don't know, with the meat, or you're supposed to do those with the other kind of vegetables, or it's just, no, seriously, do whatever you want to. It's you know, it's anything, you do what you want to, it's gonna taste great either way, which of course, that's probably probably the case, right? It's, you know, if everything's so good, and who cares? The other, as for the savory dishes, the other, of course, the herring situation. I think, you know, the herring is just, you know, when you're talking about herring is a really strong flavor. But I don't know. I think the bread one, it's a sandwich. He mentioned it was great. I would have gone for the fried fish just because I think the fried fish is a little bit better, and you have the sauce is just great. But I think, you know, because it's not as if the bread looks bad, it looks good. But I don't know, I would try it. But I think I need a little bit sauce. It's just, the whole thing looks a little dry to me. I think I would just prefer, don't they have some sauce? I don't know, I just want to put something. I want to put the I don't know, the another kind of sauce, a mustard, or even the fish sauce. I don't know, just something else to make it a little bit, even olive oil. I don't know, it's just, I don't like the idea of it being so dry. But they mentioned it was good, and I have no doubt, yes, of course, it's going to be great. The other, the little comfort food situation they had going on, the whole thing they were mentioning sort of like a Dutch grandma. It's that maybe you don't have a Dutch grandma, but again, this one's really good. How you imagine things would look. I think comfort food in general is, you know, that's the thing, like that's why they call it comfort food. But they even mentioned that about the pea soup, and the pea soup that apparently not a lot of people like. But I don't know, maybe it's just because people have this wrong impression, or maybe they just reminded, I don't know, maybe it's something having to do with, when I was a kid, they made me eat pea soup or something. I don't know, pea soup sounds great, it looks good, it is good. So I have no idea why you have people so apparently adverse to it. I mean, it sounds great. The rye bread, I think the bread in the Netherlands is great. So yes, of course, sign me up for it. And the whole mashed potato situation they had going on for the stamppot, which I have no idea what the actual word means. The stamppot means, I don't know, it's just a pot of mashed potatoes. I don't know what it means. As for the other, they had the sausage one and the one with the meatballs. I don't know, I think they both sound equally good. I think the meatball one is probably a more comforting, because I know it's just a meatball, and I think maybe it's just more comforting that way. I don't know. But yes, of course, you have to put that on the list. And as for where my heart goes for the actual sweet things, I think the stroopwafel, I mean, incredible. It is really funny that they were mentioning that the really expensive and very touristy and famous stroopwafel store was maybe not as good as a traditional store that you can get. It's not even it's a kiosk. It's not even a store. It's a kiosk, but it's traditional, and you can find it at this like huge supermarket. Well, not a supermarket, at this huge market in this street. And it's really funny to me that, so the other, it was supposed to be, you know, maybe a little bit better because it has more toppings, and it was fancier, a fancier version of the traditional one. And she was like, no, actually the traditional one is the better one. So good to know, you know, do not, you know, maybe don't waste your money on the really expensive one, because again, 13 euros for one stroopwafel. I think, imagine how many other stroopwafels you can get, you know, instead of getting one of the other. I think I would get the others. You know, they have banana, Nutella, the Kinder chocolate, which I think is delicious, and all the others. I mean, I would do a stroopwafel. I would definitely have one of them each day. Not even one each day. I would have one in the afternoon, one in the morning, and one at night, because they are delicious. The fries are with the peanut sauce. I have no idea what's in that sauce. They put something very addictive in this. It's, you know, it sounds maybe a little weird, and with the mayo and all, but no, it's just so good. And they put onions. It's just, oh my god, the fries are my favorite thing about this, the Dutch fries. Yes, incredible. I would, 10 out of 10. They're so delicious. The other, of course, the beer. I think the beer, it's, beer in the Netherlands, I think it's really good. That's why they're also really famous for it. But it's funny that apparently they have more alcohol content. I don't know if it is this specific, because it's a brewery, one specific brewery. So I'm a little bit unclear on whether it's because of that specific beer, or it's just this brewery that, because it's traditional and all of that, the alcohol content, it's a little bit higher than the other type of normal beers and not craft beers, the ones you get at a supermarket. I would love to know, but also I want to try it. It's, yes, you have to be careful, but maybe you have to be careful, with everything. And the beach and balls, of course. And when it comes to fried things, I think it's something very funny about, I think, Dutch food that I come to realize is that they really do like their fried stuff. But it's just, you have to put the batter, which is, I think, a bread batter. They really do like to deep fry things in that deep sort of bread situation. It's just a deep fried with a bunch of with a batter and bread, this bread batter. It's the bitterballen. They also had, when they were in this, I can't remember the name, the store, well, it's not even a store. It's the one that sells those snacks situations. But apparently there's a bunch of them. I don't know if it's just in Amsterdam or if it's just in the Netherlands in general. But in this thing, whatever, it's just, I get the concept that it's just fast food. Everything's gonna be fried, but everything was fried. I don't think there was one specific thing. It was called the Febo, which it's a store. I don't know how to call it. It's an experience, right? Because it's not a store. You're not, so no one's serving you this. Like you do the whole thing yourself. But it's funny that everything was fried, which I get because it's sort of comfort food in a way, and I get the idea is because they're open until they're open in the middle of the night. They're open till 3 or 4 a.m. So it makes sense that yes, it's gonna be very fried. It's sort of fast food, but everything's okay. Everything's fried, yes. But there's no need. The bitterballen are also they're also deep fried. And there was, I don't know if there was another, the fish as well is deep fried. So I think that the Dutch people really do like to fry things, which, I can't blame them. Yes, of course, it's fried. It's better, everything's better fried. But it's funny that I think Americans have a reputation for really being into, we're going to deep fry everything. But, the Dutch, they're not really that far behind. From what I could see, they also like to deep fry things. So, it's a cultural thing as well. Maybe, again, I don't know if that's, something, it comes from another place. But again, who knew? Well, everyone, if you ever had a fried thing, it's just a little bit better. But yeah, now I want to have everything. I'm super hungry. This video was incredible. But that's it for today, and I'll see you soon. Bye.